And off we go. Gonna watch the intro and stuff, but yeah, like a lot of like early game stuff, I'm just gonna probably like try to go through and like somewhat skip. I mean, not fully, but I don't know how to do it better really. Because they're just going through it all again. But I guess, kinda. At least the dialogue and stuff I could. Since it's voice acted anyway. Okay, there is the speed switch about to it. Yeah, it's probably time already to switch servers, most likely. Seems like it.
Your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
Thank you all for coming.
What a time for some frame dropping, dude.
You know me as the aging heiress of the Waldbahn Empire. But there comes a day for everyone when you know your time is up. I've long desired to leave my legacy in good hands, and after much deliberation...
It looks like we're approaching a tunnel, ma'am.
Ugh. I do hope it's one of mine.
Be quiet, you idiots! We don't have all day. Ahem! After much deliberation, it's my desire that the Unterwald estate be passed over in its entirety to...
Heavens
I
above!
love you guys.
No!
Wait.
Oh, pretty boy. Thank you, sir. Thank
May
you.
just be a flesh
Paying
wound.
forward the sub. Thank you, man. Thank you. Shark food. Welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You're telling us that's how it happened, Arthur?
Alright, sorry for the frame drops. Like the timing on this, not good.
Mask of guilt.
Careful, Lamont. We're dealing with a lawyer here.
Arthur Ackerman, attorney at law. Listen, Arthur. You're accused of murdering your own client. What do you have to say for yourself?
Alright, 1 second. Just gonna switch the servers so we start the frame drop. 1 moment. Gonna be real soon, real fast. Are we good? Hopefully. Hopefully we good. Sorry, yeah, that's just like every day, same time. Every day, same time, we have this stuff. I did get a VPN to try to fix this little issue with the Game Pass downloading, which didn't help, actually. I tried different regions, nothing worked. I tried a lot of tips and other things, didn't work, so speed is still trash. That's why I'm not playing Stalker today. Hopefully tomorrow, there's going to be another night of downloading, I guess. I was kind of hoping it will download before night, so at least I don't need to run it all night again, but it seems like I will need to again, though. I could try to kind of do it in the morning, but if something goes wrong, that might also be not tomorrow I'm going to be playing it either, so yeah, just going to keep it at night probably too. But yeah, like the VPN I kind of got for that, and I'm going to test it actually with OBS also, so maybe I'll manage to avoid the speed switch at 320 340 every day, like a clock, like literally. Like it would be funny if it would be like exact the same time every day, you know, that'll be more fun, but like it's in this range all it every day. If it ain't gonna work, I just need to refund that VPN. Fuck that, dude. Performance CBS so you can play anyway. Could be. I mean, I don't think it will be that bad. I'm just gonna need to drop like to minimal with DLSS and stuff, and we're gonna play some like, you know, demake of Stalker 2 then. Alright, fine.
My hands are clean. I didn't kill Lady Unterwald. I've got bad news for you, kid. Just take a look at those clammy, murderous hands.
Clammy?
Those are textbook murder mittens. Worst case I've ever seen.
There you are, Mr. Ackerman.
Kid, are you blind? We're trying to create an atmosphere here.
Just thought I'd check if our guest needs anything.
Our suspect, Jimmy. And we're in the middle of an interview.
Oh, how exciting! I hope you land the job, Mr. Ackerman. I'm rooting for you. Perhaps I can get a coffee for our interviewee.
No.
Tea!
Get out, kid!
He seems nice.
That damn coffee boy's thrown off the whole vibe. It's not as simple as it looks, you know.
Remember the exercises, Lamont?
Exercises?
I am confident. I have value. He was about to crack. I could feel it.
I wasn't.
Stay there, Arthur.
Sure thing. I'll be right here when you get back. Looks like I'm chained to the desk. What do they take me for? A common criminal?
All right.
I now regret never memorizing anyone's phone number.
Highlight interactable objects. There was nothing in the demo, was it?
It's every bureaucrat's dream. A box of neatly organized paperwork.
A yoink.
Third place runner-up. Most Improved Policing Award.
Alright, have this.
There's a photo of me surrounded by a significant amount of red yarn. That's probably not a good sign. You won't catch me incriminating myself, tiny machine. I know things look bad, but I'm not rooting through trash just yet. It's a lamp used for interrogating suspects. I can still see the lights when I close my eyes.
Get there
Just
probably.
out of these shackles. It's an article from Lamont and Bailey's first big case. Lumbering Flatfoot goes toe-to-toe with sole criminal. A petty thief at the shoe emporium was quickly brought to heel this morning by Lex Lamont and his partner, Justice Bailey.
Hey, Sock. Right, just I switched title. I was about to, like, did you not read the title? Yeah, that's Stalker, man. Stalker didn't even pour in to flush, you know. Not yet. Not yet, dude. Game Pass has beautiful speed going. Amazing speed.
Looks like Lamont won an award. It's a level 3 in athletic prowess. I bet those keys would unlock these shackles. There's nothing more reliable than print media.
Got the first proper crush there, Seo. And what did the first one? What did the first one?
I love you guys.
A mate level gifted to the Sook. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the dungeon, Sook. Thank you, level. Thank you, man. Get it? Así debe ser.
That's taken care of, but I still need to find a way out of here. It's a long way down. Perhaps that dumpster could break my fall. Drat. I think they're coming back.
Let's try this again, Arthur. The whole story from the top.
Well, it began, as all good stories do.
With a hard-boiled yet handsome detective?
Still there? Yep, 2024 gaming indeed, eh? Indeed, eh?
An ambiguously European locale.
Started the prologue. Yeah, I wish we could kind of skip it into this one because we already did it in the next phase demo. But I mean, I guess.
It all started on the Royce Express. The night was still young. I felt like the world was my oyster. I hope those oysters don't come back to haunt me.
See, so I see, forced in the vacation in December. In December. You know, at least you can combine it, I guess, with the holidays and stuff. Actually, no, you're gonna have the holidays in January, right?
Ooh, I love a good brochure. But I have other pressing matters to attend to.
Is this the dark chiseled outline? Yes, I am a little stuck and I need some answers.
2 days left this year when I come back, I see. Not even the pointer, right? Yeah, that does sound a little pointless indeed, eh?
I've always been fascinated by these little trolleys.
Sir, you can order from the dining carriage if you're hungry.
Just browsing.
And move it to 2 days. I assume like around holidays you already have everything like too loaded though, with all the people booking all the vacations there. Probably. Yeah. Gonna like eavesdrop some more though, I think there. And then she gets better.
It's quite a sensitive matter.
Then he just like stands in front there listening.
This
Yeah.
is a private conversation.
Sorry.
Load up Call of Duty? Damn, son. Yeah, rather not. Let's come to work to hang out. I mean, that maybe is not the worst
It's
thing.
very generous.
At least it's
like
not gonna
this
be a lot of work and stuff to do.
There's not as many wrinkles as the real
I'm
deal.
just gonna chill and stuff.
I don't remember.
Did this? But double click and stuff, just holding tab just like speeds it.
That should do it.
I don't know if I should. Like,
Hello?
should I just go full speed game mode on this or not?
Oh, Mr. Ackerman, I presume. I was just...
Breaking and entering?
On the contrary, I've been sent by our mutual benefactor, Lady Unterwald.
Lady Unterwald. Of course.
Yes, see, so I see. A hard
If
day
you've
of
come
work
about
there,
the same,
alright.
It was like that when I got here.
Oh, there's no need to be humble, Mr. Ackerman. 'Tis I, Herman Merman. Acclaimed novelist, detective extraordinaire. Oh, surely you've read the stories of my cases.
I'm not a big reader of fiction. Sorry.
Ah, well, there's a letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
Lady Unterwald believes a change of attire is in order. I'll give you some privacy. Until we meet again, Mr. Ackerman.
Pizza for yourself or pizza for everyone?
What an unusual encounter. I suppose
Sounds
I
like
should
quite
read
the
Lady
workday.
Unterwald's letter. I wonder what Lady Unterwald has in store for me this time.
Dear Arthur, please report to me at your earliest convenience. I have further amendments to make to my estate before the big announcement tonight.
As you know, it's my desire for every passenger aboard the Royce Express to not only enjoy themselves, but to part with a tale worth telling. While the flashy suit provided can be seen as a symbolic gesture of excitement and adventure, it's also a very literal one. Get out of those drab clothes and have yourself a good time. That's an order. Yours sincerely, Lady Unterwald. So, I need to meet with Lady Unterwald in her quarters. Look out, world. Arthur A. Ackerman has some intense lawyering to do.
Get some of these.
One of my only stipulations for traveling long distances. You've got to have access to a trusty typewriter.
It's like a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure if I should get all of this, since we already kind of did a bunch during the demo.
$15.50 if I only pack 2 pairs of socks.
I think we could just try to go speedy mode there. At least somewhat.
Arthur Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Hello. Stop butting in, Hagen. He was talking to me. No, he was clearly talking to me, Gunther.
Well, I guess I was talking to both of you?
Both of us? At once? Well, what is it?
Damn, so how is that possible? How is that possible to have nothing to play?
Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
She's just up ahead. Keep moving through the carriages, and you'll reach her eventually.
Thanks.
Okay, fine.
I should probably go.
Bye.
Some of the stuff we will need here, though, I think.
Hello.
Hello.
Arthur Ackerman, at your service.
Suzanne Goldschmidt. Can I help you, Arthur?
Any tips for having some fun around here?
What's wrong with the gaming industry there? Don't you have some backlog?
Eat, drink, sleep, fuck.
Okay, I think I get it.
There's no need to be such a square, Arthur.
I take no issue with the square. Straight angles, all sides equal, perfectly reliable for a shape.
I guess I prefer to talk with people a little more rounded.
Trooper did it true.
Do you really think I'm a square?
Well, a little spontaneity couldn't hurt, Arthur. Maybe it's time to explore some new angles.
Fine, sure.
I have to go.
I read the dialogue already
There's
before.
an old lady waiting for me.
Really? Well, I'm not one to judge.
Hello?
The name's Denola, kid. But most people call me Don or Donnie. You get my gist? That's a nice suit. So what's your deal? You some sort of tycoon or something?
Well, not really. You see, there's this old lady who told me to put it on, and
Let me stop you there. I don't think I want to know more. Besides, you're killing my vibe with that sweet patootie over there, you dig? Hey, while you're here, you could do me a little favor. You take this note and give it to that dame behind me, will ya?
What is it?
It's a proposal of sorts, requesting we both make tracks to my suite. You get my drift?
I don't like the sound of that. Why is it so damp?
I soaked it in perfume. You don't know squat about wooing a dame, do you?
Gross.
It's only hyped for better for there, I see.
Hello again, Arthur.
Would you care to take a look at this note?
Is this from the twit that's been making eyes at me all evening? I'd sooner jump out of this carriage window than rendezvous with that rotten egg.
Well, it's scented, at least.
Well, it certainly stinks of desperation.
Sure.
Are you sure you can't accept that note?
I told you, I don't want anything from that rotten egg. It stinks of desperation.
I think that's just the perfume. I have to go.
Really?
I'll talk to him later.
They're just like having some
A little
combos
birdie
between, I
told me that
think.
Lady Unterwald plans to retire.
And how did you happen upon that little nugget of information, my sweet?
You know I can't reveal my sources, darling.
So just not hyped for anything, really. I mean, it happens sometimes. Sometimes it happens. I can look into some indie stuff, dude. There is always something good to go in. Always something.
Hey there.
The name's Ron.
I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Can I help you, Arthur?
Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
Who's that?
Lady Unterwald? Heiress to the Voldbahn Empire?
Uh-huh.
She walks around with a cane. She's really old and eccentric.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You really don't know who Lady Unterwald is?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't ring a bell.
I should be...
Fine. Did all the dialogues before. Go get the progress.
Oh, are you nearly ready? I'm not getting any younger, dear.
Alas, you cannot rush perfection.
My apologies. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Arthur. I'll be with you shortly. Pierre should take but a moment. Oh, tremendous! I see even Arthur made an appearance.
I capture every detail in the frame, madame.
Third mask in the game, yeah.
As I see it.
There he is.
I do wish you'd take some creative liberties, dear. We don't want anyone thinking I've got this many wrinkles.
As you wish.
We can attempt another portrait during my speech, if you like. Arthur, I've just signed another amendment to my will. It's by the window.
Seen him for a while. Oh, he stops by.
Of course.
Every once in a while.
For now.
Every few days you can see him. Usually.
You'll have to accept my apologies for all the cloak and dagger theatrics. I must confess, I'm a little nervous about the speech tonight.
Ma'am?
It's going to ruffle some feathers. But do you think any of them are cut out to take over the reins? Bickering Boring sycophants, the lot of them. They're just waiting for me to kick the bucket, you know. Oh, it makes my blood boil just thinking about it. Would you be a dear and open the window? It's getting quite hot in here. I need some air.
See it a few days ago, yeah, usually is, usually is.
That's better. I feel myself again. You might just be the most useful person here, Arthur. It's good to know I can rely on you. Now it's time to gather the family. This old lady's got a speech to make.
Oh, no. I knew I should have upgraded to the anti-gust model. How could I have been so irresponsible?
I could return later.
Never been
For all
painted
this.
before. It all happened so fast.
You return here later.
There's a lot of bouquets here. I'm starting to think I should have brought a gift. The will. It's caught on the window. I might still have time to grab it.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
Are you sure you haven't just misplaced your room keys, sir?
Misplaced? Must I remind you of who I am?
No, sir. You've been very clear.
'Tis I, Herman Merman! Surely you've read the stories of my cases. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman.
Sorry, sir. Not a big reader.
What, not even Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
No, sir.
Good heavens! My point being, I don't misplace things. I solve cases.
That's excellent news, sir. I'm sure you'll have no problem with the case of the missing room keys.
Well, yes! You're quite right. I smell a rat, and I'm going to sniff them out if my name isn't Herman Merman! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gathering here. There is a killer among us, but I assure you they've made a grave mistake.
They couldn't have accounted for the presence of a world-renowned detective. There's a detective aboard this train? Oh, indeed there is. Well, where are they?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And you have experience in solving murder cases, Mr. Merman?
I need not bore you with the details. Let's get straight down to business, shall we? Behold!
Good heavens!
Lady Unterwald's final moments were captured by the renowned speed painter, Pierre.
So I see. Time to upgrade the vehicle.
Nobody approached
The
Lady
important
Unterwald
upgrades.
directly.
That means the attack must have been made from a distance.
Mr. Ackerman, you were safekeeping Lady Unterwald's last will and testament.
That's right. I had to oversee some last-minute amendments to the will.
Are you suggesting this amended will could reveal a motive, Mr. Merman?
Indeed. I believe it to be the smoking gun that will unravel this entire mystery.
Bravo, Herman Merman. Bravo!
Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
I'm sure you have other evidence, though. Right?
Wait! You don't have the will? That was your only job!
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, I...
Herman Merman, are you all right? He's gone quite pale.
I may be hard of hearing, but it sounds like our detective is out of ideas.
Uh-oh.
Is that the sound of another tunnel?
No! That's when the killer strikes! Help! Somebody get me out of here!
What are the options with the vacuums nowadays, Sock? The boomer happiness, man.
Herman?
Upgrading some of the household stuff.
Well then.
Feels good.
What do we do now?
God, then it goes into part 1. Oh, that was already even part 1 in the demo too. Damn, son. That's a new one compared to demo. No, I think that's the same.
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald, or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues.
That's with this guy.
Heard my proposal yet, kid?
Well,
Atta boy. You just watch and learn now. So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Oh, in that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
You see, kid? It's that easy.
See you around, Arthur.
Unrequited love. Dawn.
All are above 800.
Return them to him.
Wait, the ones you're picking or Dysons? Dysons are expensive as shit, actually, yeah. Yeah, Dysons are expensive as shit.
Don didn't even finish his meal. What a waste. Hello? Don?
Yes, it's okay, see.
I could let myself in and leave the keys inside. Oh, I guess he's not in here. A bit garish for my taste. But this is the honeymoon suite. I guess Don's been winning big at the casino. Everything's
The
just
big
been
memes.
thrown
Got
in
him.
here.
Got him.
They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. I'll bet these look convincing with a lick of paint. Looks like Don's been practicing poetry. probably shouldn't steal this unless I really need it. That's a seriously powerful magnet.
The bag price, and yeah, I used the bagless one. I used the bagless one at home. I think actually everywhere we've been, they were all either bagless or the bag was just basically kind of, you know, like multi-use. Usually.
There's nothing in there I need. A tiny entrance for an unwanted guest.
The bagless is just a hustle? Nah, I don't think it's that bad, really. I don't think it's that bad. And you just like throw it somewhere, just like the bug, and basically just, you know, poof, it's all over. Sometimes, you know, wash it a little bit, so it's not that dirty and stuff, and done.
Uh-oh, someone's coming. I better find somewhere to hide, and fast.
That's enough, Tony. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind, I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. You've been recording?
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I've got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
You better
That's
be
easy,
right.
okay. A vacant, put it back in the closet. Well, yeah, I guess the bug then is better.
Sounds like Bergman is
For me, it was
falling
actually
into the
kind of
wrong
easier to
crowd.
just like do all
I
that
should get
stuff.
my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's
I mean,
quarters.
filter is like not every time even. Filter not even every time.
Seems like Don is stirring up trouble for the casino.
Sì, sì, sì. You know, the stuff I kinda didn't remember, so...
Hello!
Guy's not even talking to you.
But I want everything on black.
How are you holding up, Doc? Doctor?
I really thought Herman would be able to help us.
I think he's too distraught to talk right now.
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off limits for now.
But there's a killer on the loose. I'm the only one who had access to Lady Unterwald's will. I could be next.
No exceptions.
It's a full game. Shubin sok. Shubin.
I'm still Lady Unterwald's attorney.
Let me through!
Sorry, sir. As I said, no exceptions.
I have a letter from the late Lady Unterwald.
This be a demo? No, this is a full
right here.
game. This is a full game. I played the demo before. This is the full now.
Looks to be in order.
I just kind of like,
So,
you know,
go in?
running through
I'm afraid not, sir.
the part that I did already in the demo.
Passed on.
So I remember all these things. I didn't get to the part where that is the new one. Oh yeah.
I'm leaving now, but I'll be back. I need to find a way to convince that guard to leave his post. Looks like you have a secret admirer.
A secret admirer? Let me take a look at that. This is...
Explicit. I know.
And the scent. It's so awful. Wait, this note is perfumed?
I believe so. Are you all right?
I'm terribly allergic to fragrance.
You've gone all red.
I have? I need to find a doctor right away. Don't go in there while I'm gone, Mr. Ackerman.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Didn't even run. Come on, dude.
This note is a potential biohazard. I wouldn't want it to fall into the wrong hands.
Mr. Ackerman, yeah. Yeah, Bugello.
Bergman said that he'd hidden the company account's ledger somewhere in here. I should look around for clues. Bergman could have put that ledger in this drawer. The drawer is stuck. If I wedge something in the gap, I might be able to pry it open. We can only hope these coats were made from faux fur.
Stick it out there.
I never took Lady Unterwald to be particularly musical. I don't think it was a secret that she disdained most noises.
Let's get in, Bugan. How's
This is
life?
the ledger that Bergman mentioned. I should ask him about those discrepancies. Who's there?
Nobody!
Herman?
Go away!
What are you doing in there?
There's a killer on the loose, Mr. Ackerman.
So, you're hiding.
Merely a tactical retreat. It's all part of the strategy. Lower their guard, wait for things to blow over, then I can strike when they least suspect it.
Suit yourself. I'll leave you to it.
Don't tell anyone you saw me.
Alright. Och next part.
I should confront Bergman about this ledger.
Gotta catch you up to where we stop after the demo.
Hello? Ah, Ackerman, isn't it?
Arthur A. Ackerman, at your service.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings exactly.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you make of this ledger, Bergman?
Where did you get that?
I found it, sealed away in the bottom of a locked drawer.
How peculiar. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, really? Then we should pass this to the authorities when they arrive.
No!
I'd bet if they were to audit this ledger, the numbers wouldn't add up.
Listen, Arthur. I'm in a bit of a bind here. Ashamed to say I've fallen in with a rather unscrupulous individual.
Are you talking about Donnie Donato?
I'm afraid so. They managed to exploit my weakness, don't you see? I'm a victim in all this, Arthur.
It's time to come clean. What's going on?
It's Donnie. He's concocted a scheme to cheat at the casino tables. We need to stop him, Arthur. I can't afford to lose more of the estate's money. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat, I assure you.
Tell me about Donnie's gambling scheme.
I believe he's using magnetism to alter the outcome of the roulette table. You have to stop him, Arthur.
I see.
Was Donnie trying to blackmail you?
He recorded the whole thing, Arthur. If I walk away from Donnie, he'll use those recordings against me.
Doesn't this give you a clear motive for killing Lady Unterwald?
No, I would never do such a thing. Donnie may be a bully, a swindler, and a cheat, but he's no killer.
Is the Unterwald estate in financial trouble?
The truth is, the coffers are almost empty, Arthur. I thought I could use Donnie's connections to replenish the funds. Rather foolish of me in retrospect.
I need to go now.
All right, Arthur.
Alright, let's get that. Let me just do it this way.
This is where Donnie put his gambling scheme into motion. It couldn't hurt to look around.
We yank the
I'm
magnet.
sure Don won't mind if I borrow this.
Okay, nice. Already can.
I guess Don's been winning big at the casino.
This one.
A tiny entrance for an unwanted guest.
The foxy, really? The carry weight increases or the limit lowers, though. What exactly is there?
What's this?
It's a recorker. It reseals open bottles.
Oh. Can I borrow it?
I guess.
Thanks.
Counts the bullets in your body as weight. Damn, son. Maybe that's the case, actually.
How about we put it all on red?
I should pick my moment. I should pick my moment.
I think too late for this one. Or? Yeah, no, doing it.
Bad luck, old chap.
I lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
I should see where he goes. Looks like Don is heading this way. I'd better get out of the way again.
Damn thieving casino. I'm supposed to be stealing from them. Yeah, no matter. Still got plenty of chips left. It should be enough to get my winnings back. And then some.
secret panel was right around here. Aha! Let's take a look. That's a lot of contraband.
Sist se. Actually removing all that.
That should be all of them.
When it's gonna be an 80% discount. It's gonna be time, baby. Can use it anywhere here, right? Oh, we can
Wouldn't
actually.
want it to spoil. I guess Dawn's been winning big at the
Just an achievement there. Oh, got it with the GPU.
Let's try this one more time.
The best investment it was, huh?
You know, you're starting to feel like bad luck, kid. Step away from the table, pronto. I ain't messing around no more. All on black.
Soon worth playing, actually, yeah.
Oh dear.
That's not possible. Excuse me. This damn watch must be on the fritz. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of chips. Wait a second. No, I've been robbed. Huh. So this is what it feels like. Okay, Don. The jig is up, and I owe a lot of money. No need to panic. I could jump off the next bend. Yeah, maybe cross at the border. Greetings, Mr. Donato.
Might we ask to have a friendly chat?
About your most recent gambling activities? Yeah, sure thing.
A most unscrupulous individual is gambling with counterfeit chips.
Fake chips? We suspect this individual has also taken a creative approach to magnetism.
An unsanctioned use of physical phenomena.
Magnetism?
The capacity to attract and repulse forces between objects.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Then allow my associate to demonstrate. All right, step. Oh, not the face.
Ouch. I guess the house always wins.
That's gonna
Thanks
be
for
the
dealing
new
with Dawn,
one, I
Arthur.
think.
I know you didn't have to help me, considering the circumstances.
I still have a responsibility to the estate, and Don was gambling estate funds.
Quite right. One last thing. I believe the doctor was looking to speak with you.
They were?
Indeed. I believe he's just about managed to pull himself together. You'll find him in Lady Unterwald's quarters, no doubt combing over her personal effects.
All right. I'll check up on him.
I'll be in the lounge if you need me.
Psst. We need to talk.
Hello?
Diana Osterhagen. Pleased to finally make your acquaintance.
Lovely to meet you, Miss Osterhagen. I'm Arthur Ackerman.
It's a terrible shock about Lady Unterwald. That wasn't part of the plan.
Plan?
Still, I was surprised at the low turnout for her announcement.
Oh, well, I'm afraid Lady Unterwald was estranged from her family.
I heard her personal lawyer kept writing them out of the inheritance.
Well...
Listen, we shouldn't talk here.
We shouldn't?
I'm all for exchanging pleasantries, but there's too many eyes on us.
There are?
Take this. Follow the instructions and meet me at the rendezvous. If we have business to discuss, we'll discuss it there.
A napkin? Is there something on my face? You said something about a plan?
Trust me, that napkin has everything you need.
Ora.
I was sure Diana wrote something on this napkin, but it's blank.
Gotta need to combine.
And this is the last wax seal I'll receive from Lady Unterwald.
And no card game mechanics here. Taking breaks from Stalker, doing some mythology there. Let's see, let's see. A zone already calls to you. Let's see how my zone calling going there. Then the Giga Speed get dude. And the Game Pass only getting better there.
Nope. I think I'll hang on to this for now.
The Speed Gee is danker and danker, man. I'm more who whispered in the call, yeah. Sounds about right.
That drawer put up a fight, but the hanger still has some life left in it.
Still can do something with that one, alright. Table time.
No, I can't lose it again.
Already farming there.
It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get
7 out of 10 means on utter garbage nowadays. I mean, depends on the website though. What kind of ratings they give usually, you know, that's the main thing. But that I think is the thing that is important. Like if they are a little better in the reviews than IGN, then you know 7.5 is good. 7.5 is good. Like 7 and 8 is like good normally. Like 9 is like super good, and 10 is like, you know, fucking masterpiece. That never happens really. Actually did the review.
It's the magnet I used to foil Don's scheme.
With the actual review. Does this one work now? That was working at the end of the demo.
Good evening, sir.
Oh yeah, I guess it does.
You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
Yeah, no, I guess not really.
Are we shaking hands now?
Don't waste my time, kid.
Yeah, at the end of the demo you already kinda could, eh? Now I guess I need to do more stuff for that.
Good evening, hon. Do you have any winnings?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Great. How much do you want to exchange?
This many?
Oh, goodness. Just a moment.
Easy money.
Thanks.
And the 5 is half to 10, eh? I mean, that's a good way to look at it. The problem is like, yeah, everything below like, you know, 5 and 6, it's already kind of feels like I guess that's kinda completely bad.
Hello. Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
How are you going to fix the estate's finances?
I don't know if there's a quick fix for this one, Arthur. But with Donnie out of the picture, I can begin the work to set things right. Thanks again.
Let's see, yeah.
I should be...
All right.
6 is already out of flush for most gamers, I think. I think that's the problem with the nowadays with all the, you know, all the content you have available for consumption. Because yeah, if something is below some rating, then people just not even gonna waste time and money on that, since there's plenty of other stuff. Like before, something average was kind of like, all right, why not, right? Might as well. Ain't that expensive, and there is not that much to play that is like, you know, very good. Nowadays you have like a shitload of stuff to play, and the backlog's accumulating for years for people.
It's the guest list for the green room. VIPs only. I don't recognize most of these names, but I see Herman made the cut. That's a hefty-looking ear trumpet. Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Later. I did in the demo.
Doctor?
Arthur, thank you for coming. Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician. Or at least, I was.
I'm sorry about Lady Unterwald, Dr. Hirsch.
It's Hirsch! H-I-R-S-C-H! Oh, they're not going to call me Dr. Hirsch, are they? I can see the headlines already. The Doctor of Death who failed to save Lady Unterwald. There's nothing I could have done without my medical briefcase.
How can I help? What do you need?
With Herman gone, I need you to help me find some answers.
Answers?
Help me look around. Does anything look out of place?
I didn't know Lady Unterwald played an instrument.
She didn't. At least not to my knowledge.
That makes it kind of sus then.
Herman? Huh. He must have left. Whew. Just a glance at that fiery plant is enough to make my eyes water.
It's a habanero pepper plant. Stay well away if you want to keep your taste buds.
Oh, habanero is not that dank.
That's odd. Has this been moved recently?
The rug? I don't believe so.
It wasn't like Lady Unterwald to leave things out of place.
Mon case.
Aha! A hidden hatch.
Good heavens!
I wonder what's inside.
Careful, Arthur. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
A hidden safe.
Why would Lady Unterwald need to hide something like this?
In hindsight, Lady Unterwald was right to have trust issues.
The safe could hold the answers we're looking for, Arthur.
But how do we get inside? The safe has 2 locking mechanisms. There are 2 locking mechanisms here. There's a combination lock. Looks like I'll need to put in a 6-digit number. And this looks like a listening device. Could this lock be voice activated?
That's something with the voice.
There's a lot of guides and self-help books here. It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology. Lady Unterwald hated all that clacking. Lady Unterwald was clearly respected and admired. So who'd want to take her out of the picture?
I hope we'll be able to find out, Arthur.
I'll just take a handful.
It believes him. All right, sure.
The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu.
Jean Liu? You know, I haven't seen him for a while.
The card was
Jean. Guess nothing new.
Lady Unterwald hated balloons.
Hey Jordy. Hello again. Debug there. It's not time for their like maintenance stuff. Probably not. Shouldn't be now. Shouldn't be now at least.
It's an empty drawer.
Alright, so 6 digits number. And the voice thing.
Hello, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm a little hard of hearing, you see.
Sorry, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Who's that?
It's me. I'm an attorney at law.
You're a terrible bore.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Who's to say? Now, what is it you want?
You're Arista Goodrun, aren't you?
Yes. Now, what of it? Do you make a habit of bothering people and asking them stupid questions?
Do those twins always argue with each other?
Their constant one-upmanship is incredibly tiresome. Only last week they tried to lay claim to a designer sports bag.
It, didn't go well?
Oh, they argued back and forth for hours, tugging at it viciously. You should have seen their faces when I told them it was a cheap fake. Of course, by then, the bag was in tatters.
About your hearing device. Does it actually improve your hearing?
Oh, I can hear you just fine, despite my best efforts.
Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it
Same line,
calls
alright.
to me.
Same lines, huh?
Off if you want to keep them.
You know, it'd make an incredible drinking horn.
Do you fancy yourself as some sort of Viking warrior? It's a hearing aid. It's not built for chugging mead.
Actually, I think that's everything.
Very well.
Were you at all close to Lady Unterwald?
Of course. She even gave my boys cushy jobs in the family business. Have you met them? They're imbeciles.
Did you also have a job in the family business?
I did. I never shied away from getting my hands dirty, you see. I'm an engineer at heart, always been fascinated by mechanisms. You know, I even helped design the Royce Express.
You said you worked on the Royce Express?
Oh yes, I know all her little quirks. She's not your standard steam engine, you know.
She isn't?
You're traveling aboard one of the first steam turbine locomotives.
Yes, it's TVC. I mean, that's how the scores are and reviews.
I'm talking about steam power, boy. She may be experimental, but you're riding on the future of transportation.
Whoa!
If you ask me, too many naysayers are betting on diesel.
They are?
The Royce Express is a real challenge to that notion.
I should get going.
Farewell.
It is always a recommendation. And you kind of need to get as many recommendations as possible. And get an educated guess, you know, from the based on those.
Hello there.
Hello.
Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
Hey, aren't you the Gudrun twins?
That's us.
Of course. You're Lady Unterwald's nephews.
Auntie Unterwald put us in charge of the railway infrastructure.
Tunnels and bridges, to be precise. Although one of those is clearly more important than the other.
Indeed. Which do you prefer, Arthur?
I'm sorry?
What's more important? Tunnels or bridges?
Yeah, the position of viaducts.
What's your position on viaducts?
Well, those are bridge-like structures. I think that makes you a fellow bridge buff.
No, that hardly counts. They're separate things. Don't try to complicate things, Arthur.
Sorry.
Okay, with the bridge.
Bridges. I often work around my problems.
Ah, so you're a fellow bridge buff.
Ugh, of course you'd side with him.
You spent half the infrastructure budget on those stupid tunnels, Gunter.
And yet, they're still better than your bridges to nowhere, Hagen.
The bridge enjoyers, man. Yeah, reviews are good to just kind of like, you know, get a look at the things, you know, kind of get an idea. That's why, like, I think streams are even better at that, because you literally can just get unfiltered, you know, a gameplay, just to look at the process without any editing or anything. And then you can do the educated guess yourself. Because honestly, like, I don't think anyone is, like, in general, a professional, you know, kind of reviewer. Can't really do anything, like, you know, that much profession is still gonna be subjective anyway. You can try to, like, you know, dissect the graphics, kind of like the Digital Foundry does, right? Absolutely good, all power to them. Then you play something like this, it looks good. Doesn't have any of the fancy shit, but it's nice, it looks good, why not? I like it. So it's kind of like too subjective. That's why I kind of don't even like look at the reviews, the awards. Really, awards are just kind of fun, I guess, to watch. We're gonna watch joystick awards actually in like 30 minutes. It's just kind of fun, you know, just to see what like people are rolling with. I guess same kind of with reviews. It's just kind of interesting to see what other people think about the games that you maybe already even played, or at least you have your opinion on, you know. That's pretty much it. The only thing you can do is just kind of find someone you can align with in terms of their opinion, their reviews. Like if you know that like that person kind of mostly likes the stuff you like, then you can kind of like use that as suggestions, you know, in a way. Yeah, still for me it was always about like streams rather. I'm just gonna watch, and that's it. Nowadays it's kind of like even easier. I just kind of like play even the things that I sometimes don't even like feel like it's my jam, and then you sometimes find something real cool. Like Betrayal at the Club Low, right, or whatever was it? I think it was. That one was something I kind of like didn't think I would ever even like play something like that, but then I just picked it. They sent it to me, and I was like, you know what? Let's try it. And that was like really good. Same as this one. Like, the point and clicks are not really like my jam much, but it's still kind of nice. It's still nice. It's voice acted is really like high, you know, like value and stuff. The budget, like the voice acting quality, the art quality, and the writing and everything. Why not? Yeah, Ben Starr is the host this year. Yeah, but Ben Starr is the host. Hope it's less of a mess than last year. I mean, it's like the mess is not on the host really, it's just organizing, I guess, with everyone just like kind of, you know, drinking and going ham there.
Did you spend much time with Lady Unterwald?
Oh, yes. We had all kinds of meetings with her.
She used to have so many fun sayings.
Gunter, we need to discuss this bloated budget.
Hagen, we've experienced yet another cave-in.
Do we really need another tunnel here? Ha ha! Classic, auntie.
Did Lady Unterwald have any enemies?
Yuck! Enemies are for poor people, Arthur.
The wealthy have adversaries.
They're a much higher class of opponent.
My mistake. Did Lady Unterwald have any adversaries?
That's more like it, Arthur.
I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth
And power.
and world-class railway empire.
Interesting. I'm sure Lady Unterwald spoke highly of you both.
I was her favorite, you know.
No, she told me I was her favorite.
Oh, please. She probably just confused you for me.
Ugh, I was the favorite. Me.
Oh! No, me.
Oh, me.
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 That's enough bickering, boys.
Haven't we suffered enough?
So where do we drink it? No.
Yoink!
Perfect.
Nah, I think enough people have died on stage tonight. It's a harsh reminder of where Lady Unterwald fell. It looks expensive, and it smells like mahogany. Everything has been packed away. I must have missed their opening hours.
Oh, I got some insane monies there too, huh?
I heard the lady took a tumble on stage during her big speech.
Oh my! I hope she's not too badly hurt.
Hard to tell. They're keeping it all hush-hush.
Let's see.
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
Not even book.
I imagine it's a fun way to lose all your savings.
You're half right. I'm not having much fun.
Ladder hemstitch, mitered corners, 100% white linen? Whew, these are some high-end cocktail napkins.
You should expect nothing less on the Royce Express.
Are these lemons free?
Do you actually want the lemons?
I might do. Well, I'll just take one.
And the lemons.
Hello again. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, monsieur, I've lost everything.
You must have been very close.
Oh, it's not that. She owed me so much money. I was going to get paid after the speech.
Oh! There.
That's the real sad guy.
Your payment. Surely you had something agreed in writing.
Alas, our arrangement was but a delicate dance of words.
You only had a verbal agreement?
Oui, but Lady Unterwald is no longer here to keep her word. Never again, monsieur.
Did you see anything suspicious during the speech?
As you know, I capture every detail in the frame just as I see it. But the lights went out moments before we went through that tunnel. When we emerged, all I could see was that look of terror frozen on her face.
You didn't see anybody get close to Lady Unterwald?
If somebody approached Lady Unterwald with a weapon, I would have captured it. I assure you, Nobody moves faster than I can speed paint.
Won't you have to find yourself a new muse?
First things first. Much like the greats before me, I shall channel my suffering into art. Only then can I begin the arduous task of finding myself a new muse.
Who do you think would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
Isn't it obvious? A rival artist surely consumed by jealousy. They would stop at nothing to ruin my livelihood.
Someone's been threatening you?
Well, no, but it's a chilling thought.
Are you interested in doing some work for hire?
Bravo, monsieur! I mean, I may be interested in taking on a small commission. For the right price, of course.
Oh, we do have the monies now.
There is something I'd like you to help me with.
Ah, what is it that you wish to capture? The human condition?
Not exactly.
I'll need to be paid in advance. And no, I don't work for exposure. I can't afford to make that mistake again.
This commission, what would you take as payment?
I'll need an upfront cash payment. No checks, IOUs, or other empty promises?
Take care of
the
yourself.
monies,
I bid you adieu.
To figure out what do we capture though.
Hello? I guess nobody's there. The luggage room. Hello? Looks like nobody's home.
Don's room.
Donnie! Those goons from the casino must have taken him away.
Anything new?
There's nothing in there I need.
A voice
Looks like
recorded
I'll need
one.
another wire reel to record anything new. I guess Don's been winning big at the casino.
Nothing to do with the bottle, alright.
Anyone in? They must have left.
God, you need the tape. That was like, was it on the phone or something? There was her voice somewhere, I remember.
Cool mint-flavored mouthwash. Advisory: contains pure ethanol. Ingredients: ethanol, 29.9%. Eucalyptol, menthol, methyl salicylate, paloxamer 407, thymol.
Will we need it?
Nah, I don't need to look at my undergarments right now. A portrait of Lady Unterwald in every room. That's the Royce Express guarantee.
It's like the phone or something. I'll find it.
Hello?
I still need to get the tape, I guess, or something.
I guess nobody's home.
Still need to get the tape. This one open now.
What happened here?
Qua! What are you doing in here? Not another health inspector, we hope?
I'm not sure I can handle another inspection.
No, I'm an attorney.
Oh, zut. That's even worse.
So much worse! Can't you see the kitchen is off limits right now? Come back when we've cleaned up.
Okay, I'm going.
Guess not yet then.
George Unterwald. A loving husband. Gone, but not forgotten. Lady J. Unterwald. Heiress of the Unterwald Empire. It's a very generous likeness of Lady Unterwald. There's not as many wrinkles as the real deal.
Wasn't this phone actually?
Thank you for calling
Yeah.
the Royce Express onboard service.
Lady Unterwald, you're alive?
This call may be recorded for training purposes.
Oh, it's just a recording.
Welcome to the Dirk Chiselton hotline. Stuck on a puzzle or don't know what to do? Consult with the best detective in town, Dirk Chiselton. I can provide you with hints and clues, depending on how far along in the case you are. If you can't find the hint you're looking for, you probably don't need to solve that puzzle right now. Just hang up when you're done. All right. What do you need?
I don't need any of
I
that.
don't need a hint right now.
I just need to record the voice.
I'll need another wire reel to record anything new.
Videos will need to find them.
I'm sure Bergman will choose his words more carefully in the future. I don't want to risk recording over Bergman's reel.
Let's see, yeah. Can hit it right now button in some games. I mean, kind of true, yeah. Sometimes that is something that you would love to have, eh? Because it wastes so much time sometimes on some things. It's in general, but what's good probably, well, hard, but good to design. Like doing something that you don't, or like that player not gonna overthink. And where you're not gonna just like spend too much time trying to do something you're clearly not supposed to do yet. That is true. That is actually true. Happens quite often, man.
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what will it be?
Can I ask for your advice, barkeep?
Ah, a bartender is always happy to lend a sympathetic ear. What's troubling you?
And he's also giving Nick
Actually,
advice, I
that's
guess.
enough
Alright.
advice for now. I should get going.
Need to get the message from the napkin, though. Still, that might be something I can combine there.
It's the magnet I used to foil Don's scheme.
Okay, but need a new wire.
Cheating strictly prohibited. There is to be no card counting, money laundering, cheating the system, winning too frequently, exploitation of everyday items, and or natural phenomena. Rule breakers will find themselves immediately ejected from the premises. When this is all over, I'd like to curl up in this reading nook.
Alright, the thief, though. I think that might be here. I kinda doubt it. Be something we can already do.
I'm sure there's a good reason why I'd need an old lady's hearing aid. I can't think of one just yet. I'll need another wire reel to record anything new. I was sure Diana wrote something on this napkin, but it's blank.
What do we need to do with this one, I wonder?
It's a harmless lemon.
Gonna combine lemons with there. It's also the recorker there.
It's a full stop brand recorker. The last word in cork plugging.
The petals
They
also.
smell quite fragrant.
Can we use it again against the guard there?
Don could move this up to 3 spaces with his watch.
Didn't get the watch though. Something with the magnets. The magnet is only there left, I guess. Maybe when we get his watch, we'll be able to do something with it. Updating all the items, but where do we use them though? Actually, wait a second. Can we?
That's not going to help get it open.
So you can listen to that stuff. How can the tape be?
How can I help, Arthur?
You mentioned a missing briefcase?
That's right. It's been missing for some time, I'm afraid. It had all my clinical equipment and contained sensitive patient records.
That sounds like a clue to me. Do you suspect foul play?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Was Lady Unterwald in poor health at all?
Oh, quite the opposite. Lady Unterwald was exceedingly spry for her age. She liked to keep me around in case of emergencies. But I didn't sign up for this.
Do you remember where you last saw your briefcase?
Let's see. I was tending to someone who'd had one drink too many. There was a patient who'd suffered a hand injury. Yes, I took them both behind the red curtain in a casino.
Okay.
It could still be there.
So, what's behind the red curtain?
I'm afraid I can't say, Arthur. It's called a secret society for a reason.
Wait, you're saying there's a secret society behind the curtain?
No. Nobody said anything about a secret society. Oh, I've gone and put my foot in it again, haven't I?
About this secret society of yours. I'd like to sign up. How do I become a member?
Arthur, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on! Are you saying you can't get me in?
It's not that easy. You'd need to know the handshake.
There's a secret handshake?
Arthur, please, I don't want to get in trouble.
Can you teach me the secret handshake?
Even if I could teach you the handshake, I'd likely be a pattern or two behind at this point. They are known to routinely change it.
What if I figured out the current pattern?
If you were to figure out a way to capture the current pattern, I'd be open to discussing it with the utmost discretion.
Let's see. This genre, the detective ones are point and clicks. Hello, KHP, hello.
That's all for now, Doctor.
Not that many, actually. Not that many, actually. And most of them quite recently. Don't even remember all the names, to be honest. Pony Monkey Island? No, none of the old ones. Like I always like kind of thought that like this kind of genre is not my jam, to be honest. That was always the case for me. Like I never really got into those. Never really got into those. To be honest, this one is also kind of like it's more because of like the art got me. Like it looks nice, and like the humor and everything is good too. Otherwise, like point and clicks usually are not really my jam. Need to observe it.
That's quite the handshake.
So was that enough to witness? The weird item combinations, insanely dumb for them. I mean, it could be kind of either. Like I do like in terms of the detective stuff. I kind of prefer more something like the case of the Golden Island and stuff. Like those are really good. Those are really nice. But yeah, this also kind of with all the combinations and stuff. It's dank. It's dank. When there's like a lot of things going on, then you already kind of like when you have like the inventory is getting quite big. Like what do we even combine in there? Nice. Let's observe this again, maybe. I think I kind of did last time.
It's too fast. I can't get a good look at it.
Ah, okay, I see. That I think I know. Maybe.
Would this bag of cash be enough for a commission?
Monsieur, I shall draw you like one of my French bulldogs. Are you ready?
Ready?
Then let us begin. Show me exaltation. What a big smile, beautiful. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Give me contemplation. Ah, I can see your.
The dumbest uses for items in these games, yeah.
For this next one, you're flabbergasted. Oui, oui.
The joystick starting, yeah. 4 minutes.
Ah, pure perfection. I feel rejuvenated. Thank you, Arthur.
I got the handshake.
Don't mention it.
Dammi gonna learn.
Pierre managed to capture the handshakes in the background of these sketches. I should take them to Dr. Hirsch and see what he can tell me.
Perfect. Alright. We'll continue.